Page 196. It's the first lesson in Unit 15. Congratulations if you made it this far and haven't given up yet. That's nice. This lesson's going to cover a few pages here, up to, I don't know, page 201 or something. Mainly we're just going to talk about this stuff. It's kind of important you understand it, and in time you'll play enough, hopefully, where you can play it. Well, we've been working on minor scales, minor harmonies, and this is what we're continuing here. At the bottom of page 196, you see those triads, those chords, and if you watch them, you'll hear. That happens to be in the key of A minor, but they're using the harmonic minor. Remember, in the harmonic minor, you take the 7th step, which is 1 less than 8 here. You take it up a half step. So you put in G sharps for A minor. Yeah, that's what they've done. That's why you have these G sharps on here. I see no significance of it at all. And then if you look underneath, you see these, they have the Roman numerals, tell you what the chord is, and then the words explain what's going on. So that first one is an A minor chord. That's why it's a lowercase 1. It's a 1 chord, lowercase. These numbers refer to the key, and we're in the key of A minor, so a 1 chord in A minor. It is a minor chord. Remember, a minor is a minor third and a major third. A major chord is a major third and a minor third. They switch them. And then the augmented is 2 majors. 2 major, a major third and a major third. And then a diminished is 2 minor thirds. A minor third and a minor third. And that's what these are doing here. So the first one is a minor chord. Then the 2 chord is a diminished chord. You have a minor third and a minor third here, and that's why it has a lowercase 2. The lowercase and uppercase, okay, for major and augmented is based on a major chord. They're going to use uppercase letters, and for the minor and the diminished, they're going to use lowercase letters. So you have a lowercase 1 for the A minor, and 2 is a lowercase lowercase I, lowercase 1. Did I say that? You'll figure out what I mean. But 2, that's diminished because it's a minor third and a minor third. And then this one, well, remember now, this would be a major chord. And in A minor, that's what that would be. But we're using the harmonic, so we're going to raise the 7th step here. So now we have a major and a major, so that is an augmented. And augmented, it has a little plus sign next to the I. Yeah. And then 4 is a minor, and then 5 is a major. Because of that, otherwise it'd be a minor. It's major. And 6 is a major, and 7, well, it's here. It's a minor third and a minor third, so that's a diminished. And then back to the 1 again. So that's sort of what they are. As far as I'm concerned, there's no point in memorizing that junk. If you can picture a keyboard in your head and you can picture the major and minor thirds, you can figure them out. I never bothered to memorize them. I just to figure them out. I know in major, the primary chords are major chords, but in minor, you have a minor chord for the 1 and a minor chord for the 5. But the 4 chord is still a major chord. So isn't that neat? I think that's neat. Whatever. Okay. And then they have the bass clef down here doing the same thing. Whatever. On page 197, you have some technique things. I'm not sure what you want to do there. You're playing them. You're coming up under the thumb using the fingering for the scale is all. I would prefer you go to the scale video and do what I tell you. Do the trill exercise in the scale video. That really helps to drill in this fingering. But just make sure you keep it slow. Now, number 3 there on page 197, they take it a step further, and you just come up because you're to this position. Oh, whatever. And then the last 2 is broken chords. You like this kind of a thing, doing these things, then get the hand exercises. There's a virtuoso pianist or some such thing. I have it somewhere. And it's just filled with stuff like that. Sequences going up or down, all kinds of patterns. You can just knock yourself out with patterns. That's what they're doing. I'm just rotating here, and I'm just lowering which finger I want the weight to be on here. Just coming up you should go back down too. But, then the last one's for the left hand. Here. Just come out here. Now, you don't go as fast as I'm going. I've been doing this forever. Take it slow and easy, nice and slow. Just transfer weight from finger to finger. And I'm exaggerating this so you can see it better. On page 198, they're giving you groups of keys. Okay, I mean, other method books group keys also. I never grouped keys. I don't care what group it's in, but if you want to do group keys and your teacher does group keys, you go right ahead. I'm really not interested, but they've got them there and you can read as well as I can, so you do that. On page 199, they're giving you the written out scales and the arpeggio for A minor. I don't like using written music for scales and arpeggios. I want to focus on the keyboard and the physical feeling of the fingers and the hands. So I do this kind of thing in my scale and arpeggio videos, and I would suggest you go do that. See, they're going up 2 octaves. That's what I do. Well, I go up 4 for the advanced. Don't do the advanced yet. Just do the beginner and intermediate level, the 1 and 2 octave stuff, and keep them slow. On page 200 and 201 and all, they're giving you the written out scales on the different keys, but again, I would prefer you use the scale videos and arpeggio videos. Let me know if you have any questions.